Dave here with PhenomSports, coming at you with a Week 19 update. Really starting to back things down a little bit from a training standpoint, since we're 3 weeks out as of the recording of this video, closer to 2, but at the start of the week it was 3. So, starting with my first workout of the week, which was Saturday, I had reverse band deadlifts, again with using light bands this time. I worked up to 525, had a 10% drop for 2 sets of 2. Second, I had floor press with 2 chains on each side for sets of 3. I worked up to 205, had a 20% drop set for 2 sets of 4. And then just some weighted abs. Going to my second workout of the week, which I did on Sunday, I had reverse band bench against monster minis and then 15 pounds of plate weight in addition to what I added. So there was a 10 and a 5 on each side. Then I had the monster minis wrapped around the rack and hooked to the bar. Had that for doubles to an RP of 10, and I took it 275 for double. 275 is currently my competition max, at least of training. 10% drop set on that for 2 sets of 3. Then I worked over to safety bar squats to a high box. I worked up to 315. For some reason on safety bar, I'm still, when I get tired, I want to dump it forward and pull the weight into me, and the way that's loaded with the, if you've ever used a safety bar, it's not straight out like a regular bar. It's kind of like in and bent a little bit. So for whatever reason, when I pull it forward, I lean forward a little bit. I have a habit of almost face planting the ground. You'll see that in the video when I post it. So I got that for 2 sets, got to my sticking point on the 3rd rep at 3, and then just dumped it forward. Then I had some band good mornings against an average band for 100 reps total, and band push downs against the light band for 100 reps total. Those definitely at the time, they're like, oh, this is easy, this feels good. And then come Monday, Tuesday, and into Wednesday, my hamstrings were a little tender. Tuesday this week was my pump day. Just 2 reps, RP is 6, 12, or 2 sets for an RP is 6, between 12 and 15 reps. Just, chest, shoulders, back, bis, tris, quads, hamstrings, nothing too fancy, pretty much the same as week 18. And then going into my final day of workouts for the week, had a reverse band box squats with 2 chains on each side. I worked up to 400 of plate weight plus the bands and the chains for a double. Felt really good. And then reverse hyper, 340 pounds for a set of 6. So I went 180, 220, 340, just so I wasn't throwing 340 on the reverse hyper and going into it kind of coldish after those squats. Other than that, I feel good. Weight was at 172 on Sunday when I weighed myself first thing in the morning, and I was like 170 and a quarter when I weighed myself Wednesday afternoon of my workout. So my weight is probably exactly where I need it to be right now. So I'm not too concerned about that. I wish it was lower just to make the water cut a little easier, but 7 pounds is manageable, and I still have another high 4 or 5 days before I'll even start cutting water. But I'll keep you updated with how that goes in next week's video. So until next week, keep grinding.